Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to show off what the Roulade uh, blitzclique deck could do going second. So this is a free card combo, but going second with these three cards, you can set up both engines, and also this is an equally strong two card combo. It's just with Griffo you get an extra banish and your Roulade stuff set up. So I'll just get straight into it. So you'll need Crackle Blitzclique, Whisker Blitzclique, and Griffo specifically for this combo. No other cards in the decks work. Sadly, it has to be specifically these three. You can, however, potentially change it. So I am not playing any of the level 7 or higher Thunders. So, other than Whisker. But off of Crackle, you could summon out something like Thundercrash, Snarkrow, or the new Uremia guy. They would also work for this combo if you are playing those cards. You would just replace Whisker with one of those. But obviously, Whisker is the best one, and you're already playing it at 3. You do play all of these cards at 3 because you want to draw them. They're very good. So yeah, I'll show what. So this is all going second. So I'll get straight into it. So obviously, first you would have to activate Crackle in response to a monster effect. After that, Crackle will summon any Thunder from hand. So if you have a better Thunder to summon, if you play like a Ryo or Thundercross or any other Thunder, you can summon it. After that, you can go Whisker to summon itself and non-targeting pop any card. That will trigger Crackle to dump Blitzclique Breakaway. After dumping Blitzclique Breakaway, you can, it doesn't really matter the order, it's however your opponent is playing, but you can at any point go Whisker, return Crackle to hand to negate a monster effect and destroy the monster. And at any point you can go Griffo to set Mind Shuffle. Activate Mind Shuffle effect. Add Skull Archfiend of Chaos and discard it. Add and discard Skull Archfiend of Chaos. Then Skull Archfiend of Chaos effect will send Light and Darkness Ritual for cost. And add, you can either add, depending on how the opponent is playing, if you think that the Whisker negate has done enough to stop them, you could add, instead of the BLS retrain, the Dark Magician of Chaos retrain to add back Light and Darkness Ritual, which is a bit better for the follow-up turn. But I quite like having the extra banish. So here you would go Mind Shuffle to return Whisker to hand whenever your opponent activates a monster effect. So now you've got Crackle and Whisker in hand. Also, I forgot, but you would also have Breakaway back in hand after Whisker negates and destroys a monster. So here you now have the BLS on field with Crackle, Whisker, Breakaway in hand, and material to ritual summon again in grave at any point. So going in without even, the next card could be literally anything as well. Going into your first turn, as long as you don't draw specifically Emmy, you can go Blitzclique Breakaway, place Alternator face up, Alternator effect, shuffle away the useless Crackle for Emmy. And here you can do one of two things. If you want to get more value out of Whisker, or you want to get more searches, you can go Emmy target alternator, pop alternator, summon itself, triggering breakaway to add itself back. You can then go alternator to search out Kowloon, and during the draw phase, you can go Whisker effect to summon itself, to protect something like your Mind Shuffle from resolving, or your Light and Darkness Ritual to add itself back. Or you could just go wait and go okay into the main. Where did I activate the hideout in the sky? Hideout in the sky effect. Give the opponent a token and search for Surge Blitzclique. After you add Surge Blitzclique, you can go reveal Surge Blitzclique or Green Blitzclique, depending on what your opponent has more of that you want to get rid of. You can reveal Surge Blitzclique and chain Whisker Blitzclique to summon out both Surge and Whisker, and you will still get your pop off of Surge. So you get 3 destructions from this, and it triggers both Emmy and Surge. So here, if you want, you can either add a green, or if you already have enough monsters, you can just add a Crackle for turn 3 if you even get there. Then at any point as well during your turn, you can go Light and Darkness, add itself and Skull Archfiend back. Then go Mind Shuffle, discard the Skull Archfiend to search out. I typically like going for Black Chaos. Then Skull Arch also, Emmy will also trigger, so you can have Return Stroke off of the Whisker. Skull Archfiend will also trigger them, meaning that to send the Light and Darkness Ritual, either from deck if you play 2, or from hand if you don't, to search out the Magician of Black Chaos. And from here, we can shuffle away Magician of Black Chaos to summon out Black Chaos, which is unaffected because ladder rituals engrave, and can non-target banish too. Plus, because Kowloon is on field, all of these guys have plus 500 attack, so you can go 500. You can attack with BLS over the token. It'll gain 15, attack for 5k, and then attack with Black Chaos or with Whisker, and that would be game. So this deck is amazing at going second if you draw the right engine. And because there's so much blitzclique engine in this deck, you're very likely to see the cards you want to see going second. Seeing the Crackles, seeing the Whiskers, it's so powerful. Even if you don't see Crackle, you only see Whisker, it's very powerful for the following turn, because decks just can't deal with that amount of destruction that Whisker applies whenever he hits the board. And of course, the Magician, the Roulade stuff is also extremely powerful and can just break through boards so easily because of its non-targeting banishment. So that is one combo for specifically going second. That was all the main part of that was all going second. That was about, it was Crackle, which was 1 interruption, Whisker, which was a non-targeting pop 2, Whisker negate 3, and the banish 4. That was 4 interruptions during your opponent's turn. And they were all quite high value interruptions. It was a monster negate and destroy. It was a banish. Crackle is arguable about being a high quality interruption, but just these cards being able to generate this amount of advantage and that much follow-up is so phenomenal, and it makes the deck so much more powerful going second than so many other decks. Just the chance that you can have that sort of opening, especially with cards like Mulcharmy Loss and Mulcharmy Perulia, giving you so many draws. Opening that hand is a lot more common than you'd think. But that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye.